the term founder of Ormuir Organics? Well, it comes down to the whole concept of closing that loop, where unfortunately we're seeing great losses in terms of waste management, and especially what goes into producing our organics and our food supply and so on. Once we see the byproducts coming from that and being sent to landfill, we're not fully utilizing the potential in how we can help it to regenerate our soils that we've so greatly depleted. We're not looking at it in a way that we can provide some meaningful employment and sustainable employment for people in a sector such as composting. And then also just the return, thinking about how it impacts the earth. Not only that I mentioned the soil, but just in terms of closing that loop in order to prevent any pitfalls of having waste being generated. So I think there's a few aspects that we can touch upon in terms of a circular economy within especially the composting sector. And again, it comes down to producers such as farmers create their one product, and as it makes its way through the market chain and then comes to kind of, it seems, a dead end in the waste stream, we can actually take that back, regenerate it into a very viable soil amendment and return it to the land where farmers can then start to use it again. So Ormuir Organics actually started, the idea really started around March 2020. There was this real personal need for creating some type of security. There was this real need that there was things that had to shift in our world. I think it was a good opportunity to start looking into alternative ways of participating in our economy and of participating in our community. So at the time, I just kind of really fell into this idea of vermicomposting and how its applications could bring so many benefits to our community. There is large commercial applications and the scaling of this can happen. And we see that through sheer examples from, especially, there are some Canadian companies who actually are quite large in the vermicomposting industry. But going down south and to the United States and to other parts of the world, there are massive organizations that divert a lot of waste from landfill, provide a lot of hopefully meaningful employment at the same time, and contribute to their local economy in several different ways. So absolutely, there is many applications, and again, if it means being able to supplement what we already have in a municipal setting for composting programs, then there is, I believe, a space for it. Sustainability is at the core of, I think, of anything that we do in our lives, and how it translates into our economies and our relationships with people and the land. If something isn't sustainable, then I don't think there's a reason to pursue it, because typically the return is not there. And for Ormuir Organics, it was more also looking at how can there be a greater return on our investment, not only maybe financially, but also looking at a social and environmental return. And so when you look at sustainability, you're going to see that ongoing return on your investment. And I think that's key to that longevity. I think as we're starting to kind of enter this age where we're seeing the effects of things like climate change and other kind of environmental issues that are impacting our own health and the health of our family, friends, and the rest of the earth, I think that we're going to start recognizing that the disconnection that we once had will start to be reconnected, and we're going to start to appreciate the things that we once kind of shied away from. Currently, we're doing a pre-sale on clickfork.ca. So it's like Northern Ontario's online farmers market. You can go and check out for our product, Ormuir Organics. They've been so great to host us and to allow us to become a part of their online family. And they're kind of linking us up with Three Forks Farms seedlings. And currently, I am in talks with different retailers in the Sudbury community to get it actually in a physical location. So that's still yet to come. But the season's early, and we're still kind of getting things packaged up and ready to go.